Hello, Wednesday, June 8th. I try to say it before anyone gets on. Let me find my... How is everybody? How we doing? What's happening? I'm going to see what's going on with Schumann, what the energy's like. I feel like it's been crazy, but good. I guess I didn't. Yeah. How is everyone? We'll do free yes or no's in a minute. Hi, Miss Jeannie. I'm just making sure the books are open. I don't know what time I have it set up for. I already spilled on this shirt. I've been in it in like 3 hours. Hi, Joy with an E. Hi, Jen Loves the Boys Room. I love all you guys. Thank you. I'm sure you look lovely, even though I can't see you. I got this on Amazon. It's in my links. It was a keeper, but it's not as big and oversized as I thought it was going to be. It's a 3X. It fits more like a L. It feels more like a L. So if you buy one, size up like 2. It's like toddler sizes. We're going to do free yes or no's in a minute. Are you covering up? I know. I do have a shirt on underneath this, but I feel like this should also be wider. Maybe it's like a children's shirt. I don't know, but I already spilled too. So, okay. Books are open for, excuse me, I never burp. You get 6 minutes with me? Oh, my books are open right now. I'm just extending the booking. It says 1:30. I'm going to just make it 3:30 and then, well, I'll hang out for 2 hours if we get enough bookings, but we're going to do free yes or no's. I think books are also open for, what is on here? Ew. Past life journeys. So if you want past life journeys, I'll do that today. And that 11-minute tarot. Hi, love you too, Big Purr. Okay, let's hit me with a free yes or no's, you guys. And if you're hanging out, hit the likes. I need gum and lip gloss too, but I'll get your free yes or no. So my desk is a mess. Okay. Priorities. Is my relationship with John going to last? Yeah, because of the sex. Paige, is Dylan hi Ari. Is Dylan gonna switch to a better job for his well-being? Yes. Tasha, will I see Terry this week? Yeah. Is Sean disconnecting from Jennifer? Yeah. Is G jealous I'm talking to people? Yes. If I miss it, put it in there again, guys. Does he really not want me in his life? No, he thinks you're a bitch. I love you. Is spirit worm blocking you? No, chill the fuck out. Is my love life going in the right direction? Ooh, a card went flying out. Yeah. Will me and Ansel get married? Yes. Does Carter have mixed feelings for me? No. Is Anthony working on himself for us? No, he's out drinking with friends. Will I go into labor in the next 24 hours? Thank you, Big Purr. No, you will not. I can't chill out if I'm not going to get any worm. Does Diego miss me? Yeah. New things are coming away. I love it. So much karma clearing right now. Do you guys feel it? Is Jay going to reach out by Friday? Yeah. Does Diego miss me? Yeah, but he's selfish. Is AB thinking about me? Yes. Should I tell? No. Thank you because it said so. Kira, will LJ reach out this week? No. Clean your house. Don't fucking text them, DC. You're right. Will he finalize his divorce soon with his ex? No. He's a ladies' man. Will Tim move to Dallas? No. Will Spirit deliver worm this weekend? No. Carmen, will I be getting an Aunt Sue house? Will I be getting Aunt Sue's house? No. Should I tell him goodbye tomorrow? Yes. Tell him goodbye right now. Should I see AB tomorrow? Yes. You're going to have some sex. Just saying. Will it help? No. Clean your house. Will I have a good trip visiting Jay? No. But you'll learn some things. Did Lewis want me? No. He thinks you cry over your whining about work all the time. Is he missing me today? Yes. Does Jose want to work on our marriage? No, he thinks it's too hard. Is Dante in love with me? Yes. Do I block negative energy away? I have sacred space open, but no negative energy can get through to us, like, unless we want it. Sometimes we want it subconsciously through a wound. Does that make sense? Does Al tell his friends to stalk you? Yes. Should I go to Jay's house? No. Is N going to reach out this summer? No, he's going to leave. Was the trip a good thing yesterday? Yes. Is D with a third party? No. Keep working on yourself. Or D's working. All right, guys, is there a leg for yes or no? Let's keep going. Hit the likes while you're hanging out. I'm going to do this many more. Then I'm doing paid readings. My books are open, $11. Will Jennifer reach out? Yes. Does Lazaro love me? No. Will Logan reach out this week? Yes. He wants to marry you. Should I cut ties with W? No. Is Don truly in love with me? Yes. Does Lazaro love me? Yes. Is Ansel and I getting married? Yes. Does he regret hurting me? Yeah, he's going to text you that. Is deciding to date younger men going to work out for you? No. Get your shit together. I can't, you guys. Will my person come forward in June? Yes. Will I be financially stable this year? No, because you run off all the time. Tasia, is my boyfriend being faithful? No. Sketchy as fuck. Drink. Should I stick with silicone worm? Is silicone worm your twin flame? Yeah. I'd say yes. Is N still in Florida? Yeah, they're selfish. Do I keep blocking? Yeah. The NASCAR again if it froze. Does Leslie leaving the house? No. Will I do any? Jen's twin flame is a buzzer. Will I do anything with my fitness journey? Yes. Do I have new love coming in this week? Yes. Or this month, but I guess this week. Does Gregor date someone else? Yeah, someone they met online. Is Leslie moving out? Yes, your wish fulfillment comes true. You want Leslie to move out, don't you? Does he want to reconcile? No. Is my financial situation getting better? Yes, but you have to meet a middle ground. Is my twin flame silicone? No. Will I ever get married? No, because you're toxic. Was G trying to make me jelly? Yes, I love you guys. You're not toxic. Will I move out this summer? No, you need to keep working. I think Spirit doesn't want me to know about younger guys. Someone at work? Yep, a fuckboy. Every time it's clocking. Will my SP reveal his geeky for me soon? Yes. I don't know what's happening. Am I divinely protected? You don't think you are, but you are. Everyone is. I'm not frozen, you guys. Go out and go back in if it looks frozen. Somebody tell her in the comments. Does Eric miss me? Yes. Will I meet the new love in the gym? Yes. Is Jay being faithful? No. Hold on. Go out. Because some of you guys can see me, right? And back in is what I'm saying. All right. Okay. Yeah, you can see me. All right. Will I be swept off my feet this weekend? Yes. I wasn't frozen. It was all green here. It was just some of you. So you have to go out and back in. Will I find out I'm pregnant this month? No. You'll find out you're broke. Should I go to Greece with my ex? Yes. Fuck yes. Does my ex want to get back together? Hi, lady. No. If it froze, you're not supposed to know your answer. Pay for one. But will I get into a relationship this year or type it again? No, because you overthink everything. Will me and CJ be together again? Yes. Is Sean changing for the better? Yes. All right. For yes or no's are done. We'll move to paid ratings. Did anyone book yet? I don't think anyone booked yet. But we are doing paid readings. It's under 3:30. I got no one in line. I just got through all of the, I don't know why Spirit was freezing you guys, but they were. So I've got no one in line, but I'm doing $11 readings. Lisa with the zeros and ones is texting me, so I'm just texting her back. If I upload the YouTube, no. You can Venmo me for one, but you don't go to Venmo first. Here's what you do. You go to my website to get in line. You book under TikTok Tarot Live for 3:30 today. And then you pick offline payments and you can choose Venmo. And then you go to Venmo and pay me second. You have to go to my website to get in line first, okay? Am I on YouTube? Yes, the link is in my bio for that also. All I do is I post today's booking or lives on YouTube. That's all I do on YouTube. All my content is on TikTok or one-on-ones or Zoom classes that teach you the shamanic medicine wheel. Did I upload my YouTube yet? Did someone say? No, it will not let me. Yes, Meg, I want you to book. Someone's got to book or I'll just sit here making no money. And I'll be like an Omar for, what did we say yesterday? Okay. Okay. It's just not letting me yet. It's not letting me download them from TikTok. Sometimes they don't. I'm refreshing. Makeup tutorial? You want me to do a makeup tutorial? You guys are so funny. I'm old. I shouldn't be doing makeup tutorials. We should leave them up to, oh, Lisa booked. Cool. Lisa and, okay. We should leave the makeup tutorials up to like Jen. Hi, Shima. Jen, what the fuck, Gen Z? But I'll show you what I do. I'll do a get ready with me tomorrow, you guys. So have your alerts on for me on this look. I know it is just gold eyeshadow, but I could show you what I did. I did do a good job with my eyeliner, didn't I? Kinda. I'm a little wrinkly. All ages makeup tutorial. I know, I guess. Yeah, because it is different. If you have 42-year-old eyelids, let me just tell you, it's a little different. It doesn't go on as smooth as she used to, but primer is the key. They wear too much. I do a full glam. I actually do wear a lot, but I look almost the same. It's just kind of funny. All right. Okay, I'll do, Joss, that wasn't you. It was Lex Luth taught me how to do. I will say the whole like primer and powder, you guys helped me with that. Wait, do I see what? Do I see? Yeah, lady, I'm just looking. So I gotta have to get my payment apps open here really quick. Cash, was it Venmo or Cash App? Okay. It's so weird. Some random person, and I don't know why, but they sent me a Cash App request, like they wanted me to send them money. Show us your makeup skills. You guys are so funny. I will. From now on, when I get ready, I'll just do a get ready with me. You guys, I've done that before. I don't know what you guys want to know and what you don't. All right, so what is the date? The 8th. What did you send the money on? Where is it? Which app, lady, did you send the payment? I see you in my bookings, but I don't see the payment that you came through. Because you do it off. Am I losing it? All right, well, I do have Lisa up first. Cash App. Okay, let me just look at Cash App, sorry. Technical difficulties. There you are, 136. It just came through. I'm gonna mark you as paid. Let's blame retrograde. I'm not going to blame myself. I'm trying to see if people will send you money. Eyebrows. My eyebrows mine are not mine. I'm not going to lie. And I have a third. You can see where my real eyebrows are because they're just these tiny, see the tiny little skinny ones down here? That's my real eyebrows. That's all tattoos up there. Okay. Enough of my secrets. Because when I try to do my own eyebrows, I look like a crazy fucking lunatic with Angry Bird. They send random requests. Who would just approve it? Who would be like, okay, here's $10. All right, Lisa Marie, you're first, and then Lady. I have no one else in line, so if you're like, oh my God, Andrea, I always want a reading from you, but your line is so long. I've got then V. Ramirez. Today's your day. Blind Spot Oracle. We're going to kick off with Blind Spot Oracle. Lisa, I love your face. I love your little face. I want to kiss it off. Okay. It's a gift that keeps on giving for all of us. Gen Z eyebrows are a mess and scary. I don't know what's wrong with them, but Gen X eyebrows, ours are a little scary too. Okay. Although I'm technically a Zennial, I'm going to cling to that. So if you haven't seen the Blind Spot Oracles before, these are, what is your blind spot? What do you need to know right now? This is really, I love these because they hit and they're going to fucking, they might fuck with you a little because they're a blind spot. So we're going to, 37. The number is 37. Please take a second to read. What is your blind spot? Lisa Marie and anyone that's listening right now, honestly, these are for everyone. Lisa always does these for all of us, so it's nice. All right, this will take a second, but your blind spot, if you've drawn this sigil right now, it's about wishing and willing harm. Remember, our words are very powerful. You most likely are totally unaware that you're wishing harm on others and or directly or indirectly trying to punish them. It's natural when we've been hurt to want to hurt others. What we're actually doing when we wish harm upon someone is attempting to force them into a state of empathy. Even if it seems as though we're trying to push them away, we're actually trying to bring them closer. Some of you need to hear this today. Are you trying to push someone away to bring them closer, right? Compassion naturally arises as a result of relating to someone's suffering. All we must do in order to feel compassion and know what action to take is to relate to their pain. We are trying to force people into this state in order to become connected with them instead of separated, which is what we feel when someone causes us pain. We are all trying to force people into this state in order to stay safe in our relationships and to feel a sense of justice and fairness so we can escape from the resentment we feel. We punish in order to establish a sense of control in a situation where we feel out of control. We punish in order to establish a sense of fairness because we feel wronged, which is to escape from resentment. I used to do this so much back in the day. You ghosting your twin. Okay. We punish to try to get people to comply so they don't do something again. But the problem is that punishment doesn't work. And when we punish, I call this the Veruca Salt syndrome, right? Which is to introduce negative stimulus. A person doesn't usually avoid doing the behavior we want them to stop. Instead, they avoid the source of that negative stimulus. That means they still do the behavior. They simply do it behind our backs. So if you've drawn the sigil, whether you admit it or not, you feel hatred. It may be very hard for you to admit this because it'll make you feel bad and wrong as a person. Hatred is perhaps the most extreme form of vibrational resistance to something. It is resistance to the degree that one wishes to destroy the thing that's perceived to be causing the pain. The perception of threat causes hatred. The perception that something or someone in your life diminishes something you hold dear, like union, causes hatred. A threat is something that likely to cause or is likely to cause danger or damage. In other words, if it is something that is likely to hurt you. When a person feels as if they're in the presence of a threat, they feel fear, and that fear is quickly converted into anger, which is a state of defense. Hatred is a human ego in a state of defense. Hatred is the human ego in a state of defense. When we find ourselves hating something, the questions we have to ask ourselves are, what does this threat does this thing pose? What threat does this thing pose to me? How is it hurting me? What am I afraid of? If you've drawn the sigil, or if Lisa Marie has drawn it for all of us, we must become aware of our resentments. Resentment is a state of being in pain as a result of perceiving that you have been treated wrongly, unfairly, and unjustly. One of the main challenges as far as resentment is concerned is that it immediately converts itself to distrust. And when you feel like you've been treated unfairly, unjustly, and wrongly by someone, you'll learn that you can't rely on the person to care for your best interests. This is long. And you guys must really need this because it's really long. And, oh my God. What is happening? I can't answer that right now. It's like my phone's ringing on my computer. Okay, sorry. Hit the likes if you guys are hanging out because it's a little bit long, just so I know you're still with me. So it's easier to let go of something painful in the past that does not have a big negative impact on the present or the future. However, resentment often involves being treated unfairly in a way that does have such a negative impact. Ask yourself honestly, am I really resentful towards myself because of my role in the situation where I ended up being treated unfairly? For example, perhaps I got raped after drinking too much and blacking out. That's extreme. But perhaps the resentment towards the other person is a way to avoid the resentment I have towards myself for drinking so much that I let my guard down and now I can't trust myself. Often our resentment towards others is a disguise or a way of avoiding facing the resentment we have towards ourselves. I didn't like that example, but let's just leave that one alone. We're doing, yeah, you get in line by booking, can someone tell Angela, sorry, fair versus unfair and wrong versus right are subjective perspectives. But the sake of our understanding, there are circumstances where a person has felt like they were treated unfairly when in fact they were treated fairly. And there are circumstances where a person perceives themselves have been treated unfairly when in fact they were treated unfairly. Either way, the state of being called resentment is present. Acceptance is key part of letting go of resentment, because if resentment is present, it means you cannot accept something. Don't confuse acceptance with something with adopting something as your preference or endorsing it. Take a look at the situation that's causing you to feel resentful and ask yourself, what am I unwilling to accept about this situation? Why am I unwilling to accept that? If I had accepted that, what would it mean, or what is the bad thing that would happen? You guys, that's a big thing in the twin flame journey too. If I accept that, what would it mean, or what's the bad thing that might happen? If you've drawn the sigil, you're being called to deal with your powerlessness and rumination differently. You're preoccupied with thinking about the causes and consequences of your distress and leveling the score by hurting the other person, instead focusing on solutions to your distress. The decision to look for solutions to the distress and solutions for how to make the present or future a different and positive way turns your focus in a different direction, a direction that will lead to results. Now is the time to see clearly and see how the state of being, though understandable, is negatively affecting your life, you guys. And it's preventing you from taking actions that would bring positive change into your life. Close your eyes and imagine the long-term effects down the road if that resentment was not altered, but stayed the same and got worse. What would happen long-term if I keep focusing against the other person instead of focusing in the direction of what I want? For example, I may resent my twin flame, and I can see that I have no desire to be intimate with them, and so we drift apart, and he or she or I may seek another partner. When we feel resentment, it's an indication that an aspect of us feels like a victim. That aspect needs to be acknowledged and cared for and validated. But you will find that when you genuinely care for the part of you that feels like a victim, by patching its wounds but not destroying the person who wounded it, looking for any way that you were responsible in the situation will have an interesting side effect. You will no longer feel powerless in relation to the other person. This means you need to take responsibility and take it into your hands to learn the lesson and act differently in the future. Just avoid slipping into self-blame, and by doing so, making matters worse. What you are wanting will come as a result of stopping being against them and starting being for yourself. So this is putting all your energy back into you. If you draw on the sigil, once again, genuinely care for the parts of you that feel like a victim by patching its wounds, remembering not to destroy the person who wounded it, and you're being called to a space of compassion. There's nothing harder than cultivating compassion for someone that's hurt you. This step should never be done prematurely. If you try to force yourself to find compassion for the person you feel hurt by, it's abusive. This has been something you genuinely want to look for, not so that you can feel like a good person or do what's right, but because you are ready to stop the terrible feeling of tension and resentment and need for requital it creates. So when we feel compassion, we feel sorrow, understanding, and concern for the suffering someone or someone else. And having that shared commonality of pain and therefore sorrow and concern for them then compels us to alter our perspectives, feelings, and actions towards the thing. It causes forgiveness to naturally occur within you. Compassion immediately arises when someone experiences pain that we relate to. Compassion naturally arises as a result of relating to someone's suffering. Therefore, you must do in order to feel compassion and know what action to take towards that thing is to, and this part's in all caps, deliberately look for how you relate to their pain. It might just set you free. Okay, that was long. We lost a lot of people in the live, but that's okay. Apparently we needed that, so woo! It's a good thing I did forensics in high school. All right, here's the list. Lighty, V. Ramirez, Mizak, Meglin, Glitter Barbie Wannabe, She-Mom, Foodie Writer. You really needed that? Good. I think some of you must have needed it because that was a really long one to read just to kick it off. Thank you, Lisa Marie, as always. I'm just making sure I have payments here. 1 second. Megan, Anna Grace. Anna Grace. The number of the card, it was 37. It was number 37. Oh yeah, you got it. I know numbers are key. Marcus paid. All right. I know everything technology is like taking forever. Meglin, what did you use to pay me on just so I can find it? Oh, there it is. I found it. Never mind. It's Venmo. Okay. Paid. I'm just marking people paid so I don't have to do it later. And then I'll just breeze through the readings that are booked here. Woo! I tell you. Okay. Lighty, it's your turn. Let's find out what's happening here. Lighty, is G gonna contact you soon? I did drop PayPal. Fuck PayPal. I'm so mad at PayPal. PayPal is $850 of my doll hairs and it will not give them to me because tarot is risky. And I was like, every reading I've ever done is recorded. I can prove everything out. I ran a fraud team and a treasury management team for 5 different organizations. I understand what you're talking about, risk. I've worked in that space for 22 years, but there's no risk here. And then they were just like, it was just like a bot. I was being a Karen to a bot is what happened. And I was like, I'm taking my business elsewhere. And they don't care because I barely bring in any money. That's the summary though. But I acted like it was important for me. Hopefully I get my money in 21 days is what they said. But I'm not, I was like, I'm not risking losing another penny to you people. All right. Is G going to contact me soon? Yes. You're going to end up fucking marrying them? Wow. You've been leveling up during the separation. You've been investing in you. So like that said, you've been pouring all that energy into you, haven't you? You've been getting your shit together. Keep getting your shit together. And so you're going to hear from them. Yeah. G is going to contact you soon. Stop overthinking. Excuse me, I never burped. Okay. Veronica, general reading on how the rest of my week is looking. That was just throat chakra. Yep, I saw it, Glitter Barbie. I saw it. You're good. You're on the list. You're in. Via Ramirez, Miziak, Meglin, Glitter Barbie, Wannabe, She Mom, Foodie Writer. And I saw all your payments. They're all clocked. I've got all the apps open. I didn't do your reading yet. Oh, lady, I just did it. Yeah, it said they're going to call. How did you not hear it? You guys are so weird. Yeah, they're going to reach out and you're going to get married. That's basically what it said. It'll be on the YouTube. Via Ramirez, general reading on how the rest of my week is looking. I'm done doing yes or no's. I'm just doing paid readings. They're $11. The link is in my bio. General reading on the rest of if you leave the bathroom line, you miss your reading. I do upload them on YouTube whenever TikTok lets me download. I don't know, all my downloads have been failing. It's just so weird. And then sometimes I'll go in and they all just... All right. General reading on how the rest of my week is looking. You're going to keep focusing on divine feminine energy for twin flame union. Okay, okay. I've only been doing them in the beginning for a while. Yeah. So not using cruelty to tame wildness. Taming demons with a loving hand. Knowing that you know, like, this is about your own spiritual awakening and your healing. This person is your biggest mirror. So yelling at them really is not going to make a difference. They're always going to be coming in hot, trying to talk to you this week. You're going to be clearing a lot of karma. So shit's going to be hitting the fan left and right. That can be good things, you guys. They're going to want to see you and take you out on a date. Don't overthink it. Just fucking do it. You guys, if you're overthinking, you're not living in the present. Overthinking is a sure tell sign that you're in the past. And then you're taking the past and putting it into the future because there's nothing to worry about in the present. The present is lovely. There's nothing bad happening right now unless literally like your house is on fire and you're running outside. But I think then you probably wouldn't be just leisurely watching TikTok. There's nothing you can't handle right now. He texted you after Mercury retrograde. I was right. I feel like I should get something every time one of you guys comes here and tells me I was right. Just kidding. Your presence is enough. I love you. I love that for you, Leslie. All right. Miziak, I'm feeling a shift in my person's energy. I just want to look at the Schumann really quick because something's up. All right. Has anyone looked today? I think there was like an energy black. Whoa. Yesterday. Just transmuting. So yesterday around about this time we had a big blast, or yesterday around noon, Central, we had like a big, oh, wait. No, it was longer ago. Early yesterday morning, we had like a big energy update, and it's been pretty good with little short blasts in between, but I do deserve something. Just getting to do this as my job every day is enough of a gift. All right. Feeling a shift in my person's energy, which makes sense given all of the karmic stuff that's been happening. And like, hi Shannon, happy birthday. We're doing paid readings. The link is in my bio to get in line. Okay, so Melissa, this makes sense. Whenever the Schumann shows all of these energy blasts, I always think that means we have access to upgraded timelines, usually. And it does mean people will shift. So he's messaging you a bit more. You're not sure what to make of it. You're not ready to drop your guard. Should I stay unattached, you guys? Unattachment is the name of the game. Oh, probably. From the 4th? Am I that far behind, Moon? I'll look at him when I get off today. I get really behind in those. I'm sorry, but I will do it. Unless you want me to do 2 questions on live for you instead, Moon. That would make up for it. But I can, if you want it private, I'll do it today. I'll do it later today. Okay, Lovey? Feeling a shift in my person's energy. He's messaging me a little bit more. I'm not ready to drop my guard. Should I? Drop your guard? No. You're one tough bitch. You don't want to push people away, but remember your fucking firepower. This is what I'm getting. Go out, spend time with friends and family. You have such a strong circle around you. Like, you don't need to be waiting around for anyone. You don't need to drop your guard. Okay. Yeah, Moon, you can always message me by replying to the confirmation emails too, like through Wix, my website. But I will get to it. That's why I stopped doing the YouTube ones for a while, because I was so bad at getting to them. But that's why I just put in the description, like you'll get them when you get them. But I don't know what my block is on my Melissa. They're gonna come forward and share feelings and say that they are passionate for you and they care about you. Until they do that, you're not dropping your guard. You can have your feelings, but there's no sense in like bleeding all over the ground and just dumping your feelings on people when they're not ready to talk about them with you. That's what I'm getting. Wait till once they do. Then you can share your feelings. But you're healing abandonment wounds right now too. So I would keep saying things like, I love the feeling of abandonment in my body. Because if you have abandonment wounds, you're going to keep experiencing abandonment until you've healed that. Sometimes you just got to take the time to go within and do that, you know? All right, Meglin, what's coming up for CNI in the next 3 months? What's coming up for CNI in the next 3 months? Yeah, work on those. If you need a shamanic healing session, those are a wonder for abandonment wounds too. I've got you. There's more information on my website, but you certainly can do that work on yourself too. If anyone here in the chat has done them on abandonment wounds and wants to share information in the comments about like how that's helped you or just that has helped you, feel free to speak up. But I won't try to upsell you. It's just sometimes the soul retrieval is the only, or soul contract rewrite is the only way I know how to do it. Okay, what's coming for CNI in the next 3 months? You don't trust anything he's saying? He's going to start telling you his feelings are stronger. The C names, I know. Like a see you next Tuesday. Just kidding. Not that kind of C name. Okay. He's going to tell you more of his feelings, I think, when he's drinking with you. And you're not going to trust him. Or when he's been drinking. But you're going to be really happy with him. Like, he literally thinks you're hot shit, Meg. And he's going to tell you via text. I feel like he's going to get drunk and spill the beans. That's what's coming up with you guys in the next 3 months. That was a really long one. What else? That was just like, I think like drunken admission of feelings. You were holding on so tightly. I'm glad you loosened up a little, Mari. Non-attachment, if you relate to that twin flame label at all, non-attachment is the name of your game. Quietest Revolution did a reading for me like a year and a half ago. Like I paid, you texted him and he blocked you. I'm sorry, Fuzzy Margs. I know, that's why I say don't fucking text them. I paid Quietest Revolution like $100 for a 5-minute reading once, like a year ago or something. But that's basically what she said. I should post it on here for you guys because I have it. But if you guys follow her, but Amber Khan, she's the best. She's my favorite tarot reader. But she was like, if you're on a twin flame journey, it's all about non-attachment. Que sera sera is that tattooed on my fucking arm. Sometimes when you're not focusing on a specific person and you just focus on the energy of what you want, you will call in someone better. It is. All right. Glitter Barbie Wannabe. And then She Mom and then Foodie Writer. So there's only 3 in line, you guys, if you were wanting to be up next. And if you're hanging out, just hit the lights. She's not on TikTok. She's on YouTube. Quietest Revolution. Hi, Bella Virago. I know. Hi, Belle with a beard. You're focused on the girl he's with. Well, then that's what you're going to see more of. Everything is you pushed out. Whatever you're thinking of, you're going to see more of in life. Like, everything in reality is you. Okay. I got a reading and you said he was just working and coming back. My twin flame C, another one, is with a third party, karmic. Are you guys living the same life? I've been working on myself and healing my divine feminine energy. I can still feel his energy, but I'm just so defeated. Any kind of help, please? What's going on? You guys, if you're really feeling their energy heavy and it feels icky, you probably have an energetic cord you're sharing with them that you do not need to have. I can always cut those for you, you know. And I've got past life sessions open right now, so that's something I can do in a $33 past life session. I think they're open. If not, I can open them. But let's just see what's going on. Fuzzy Marks, that's what you're doing during your spiritual awakening. You're trying to decipher what's your energy versus other people's, knowing that you have psychic gifts, and then what's your own fear and your ego. Well, if you don't want to cut the cord, then you can't cut the cord. But unconditional love requires no strings. That cord's not going to keep you in love with them. They're not going to keep them in their life. If anything, it's going to make it worse. You can't truly be happy until you're both standing in your own power. Yeah, you have to remember that you're the star. You're sharing energy right now. You're sharing energy because you want to hear from them so badly, but that's a wounded part of you. They can't sit in your own power alone. You're a divine being of light. I was just saying this to No Candy Scooter. Like, the creator's like, what the fuck? Stand in your light and be done with it. But you're guarded. You're so afraid to be alone. That's your own woundedness. And that's okay. But like, alignment is what's going to help you to feel better. So the reason you guys feel so miserable in your journey in Glitter Wannabe Barbie right now, and you think it's about the person, is because you designed this. It was the only way that your soul was going to finally clear these imprints from past lives and this life, from trauma and the trauma of your family, so that you can align with the most healed version of you. You can do that anytime. And then money insecurity wounds. You're really worried about money too. So things are changing. You are more vulnerable. People change every day. What's going on with him specifically? Fight or flight mode. He's working with other people right now. But there's something about travel in your life. Yeah, it doesn't. I use the twin flame label because that's what you guys recognize. But really all it means is that someone you've done a bunch of lives with in a romantic way. So you're mirrors for each other and your frequencies are very similar to each other, okay? It's just a Disney label. It's not real, right? Like, it's just somebody that you've done a lot of romantic lives with. They're your biggest mirror. It's meant to help you with spiritual awakening. It doesn't mean you're meant to be with a person. Maybe. And a lot of you in a past life did some weird, and I was like this. You and the person did a whole bunch of weird spiritual fucking agreement thing to agree to be together in every life. Like, you bound yourselves through a soul contract intentionally in a past life. Some of you might have remembered or seen them, like on a mountaintop. I did. It was during like a biblical time one. And when I destroyed that, everything felt so much better. Because you don't have to find each other in every life. That's fucking toxic. It would be like being in love with someone in this life. And if you were like it was like a blood bond and everything. Like, we promised to find each other in every life. Like, we thought it was all cheesy and romantic, but it's fucked up. It's like actually makes you resent the person in every fucking life because you feel like you can't get away from them. I think most people with a twin flame label actually did that. I really do. Because it's not real. But you did it together. You can break any contracts, and I can help you do that if you don't know how in a session with me or a one-on-one, but or in a shamanic healing. But you can break any, and if you want to learn how to journey on your own to see them, which is what I really suggest doing, that's what Twin Flame Anonymous is walking you through the medicine wheel so you learn how to journey in. Because I will say my person like that used to sit and say, like, we'll never be able to relationship with other people because we'll always fucking be doing this together, and I can't stay away from you. I can never be with anyone else. I'll ruin my life over everything with you. And I was like, books are open. Do you know what I mean? So if that sounds familiar, that's usually what that's from. You did like a blood-bound witchcraft ceremony in a fucking past life. Psychos. No, I'm just, bunch of psychos. I'm just kidding. I love you. Okay. She-Mom 30, but I know how to break those, so I can help you break them. She-Mom 30 and then Foodie Writer. Sorry. I digress. Energy between two people talking to A and T. So is that her and then another person? Energy between, I'm going to use, oh, thank you. You're so pretty. You're so nice. Good. I'm glad you know what you need to do. Yeah, a lot of you have your own practices. You don't need me, but I'm just saying there was a time where I didn't know how to do any of this stuff. And I was like, oh, I'll pay someone $111 to, or 123, however the fuck much I'm charging nowadays. I don't know. All right, I'm using Real Talk Tarot because when I spy on karmic relationships, that's what I use. She-Mom is talking in code, but I know what she's talking about. Energy between her person and another third party. Real Talk Tarot. Where's Scott Disick today, man? I miss her. It isn't karmic, but who is this? It's not you. Well, who? I don't know who it is. Okay. Isn't the T... What? Isn't the T Tanya? Or what am I not supposed to say? Who's A? Are you one of these people though, She-Mom? I feel like you're talking about... You said energy... Oh! Talking to a new person versus... Okay. Your twin versus new person. This is what we're talking about. Or you just want to know about the new person. I'm so lost. Are you on drugs today? What is going on with you, my Aquarius friend? I'm not following. Okay. All right, what's going on with this new person? This is someone you manifested that is completely aligned. Emperor, the beginning of a new solid relationship. She-mom. This is a masculine energy that you have. Yeah, this is the new person first. That as part of your spiritual awakening, this is exactly what you fucking called in. To be aligned and with you. This is a really strong energy. And this is like a slow and steady. It's going to match your divine feminine energy that you've worked on. Slow and steady, grounded relationship. Okay, and then your twin is still working through a dark night of soul over abandonment wounds. They're not going anywhere, but they have nothing to offer right now. And they're doing sketchy shit. Drink. They need to just work on taking care of themselves. This new person is it, man. Is it a guy? No, it's a girl. I'm just outing all of your details on here, but I get that. It doesn't matter gender, but it's a really strong aligned masculine energy. I'm into it. Whoever they are, like, I want to make out with them. It's a girl, yeah. You're like, no. I know. I just had to ask. I'm excited to hear about this one. So much happening this week. Don't be on the fence. Lean into it. Don't be on the fence. That's the jaded parts of you that are on the fence. Immutable positions on the spectrum. I know. Dude, I am not. I am I'm pretty straight on that spectrum, but the right masculine energy in a woman, I'd be all over. That is not a problem for me, let me tell you. I was before I deleted. I'm not doing for yes or no's right now, Leslie. I'm just doing paids. Before I deleted my Tinder, I'll tell you guys this. One of my matches was trans, and he was so hot, and he had a thing on his profile about how you can make friends with crows, and I was like, can we make friends with a crow together? And he had said yes, but then I didn't talk to him because I met someone else I like better. But that's my story about how there's a timeline where that's the direction, that was the life I went. Okay, and I'm into it. I'm just sharing my Tinder stories. She's hours away, and that's not what you manifested. That's temporary is what I'm getting. She'll move. That's what I'm getting. Okay, don't worry about distance. That's just a temporary thing where someone lives today. No, it's her, and she's not going to be hours away forever. This is going to be so big that she's just going to fucking... Do you see? I missed you showing up with that energy. Thank you. All right. Foodie Writer. I've got 2 questions for Foodie Writer. Then I've got no one left after her. Yeah. See, Foodie Writer? Don't stress about the future. That's worrying about the future. Just worry about the present, She-Mom. You like driving. You can go visit. Okay. Sam, what do I need to know about what was done and said that portrayed the wrong idea? Will karma balance? Writing this as I'm hearing about anger and fixing things. What do I need to know about what was done and said that portrayed the wrong idea? It happened. Oh, no, I'm not irritated. I love you. I'm in a really good place. I'm not irritated at all. You're not going to irritate me. Okay. You're overthinking. You're overthinking about this. You're overthinking about me being mad. That's what you need to know about what was done and said. You're just overthinking a lot because you're heartbroken because of the third party situation. If you leave it alone, you keep leveling up and abundance and fertility will come to you. You did not irritate me yesterday. I don't even remember what happened yesterday, if I'm being honest. You guys, it's all projections. I promise you, I am like a fucking energetic Switzerland. That soundbite of like, she's got nothing in her brain, that's my head all day. I nothing but love each and every one of you. So it's always a projection. That's why I got irritated with that person once sent me a comment on one of my posts, like saying I looked upset, because it's like, whatever you're seeing in me is within you. Does that make sense? You were irritated with you. Because you just want to be done with it. Because you know you're overthinking over this third party. But letting go of this will help you keep leveling up. And just sitting on your throne and knowing what's meant for you always finds you. And then you need to fucking move. Sweet banana cowgirl, I'll look at it in a second. You need to fucking move. You're doing it. Karma will balance, yes. Okay. And then Sam's second question she paid for. I realized She's probably going to keep trying to talk to you no matter how you block. But I know she won't like anything I have to say, and she just wants to ignore things she's done, so I'm saying nothing. What do I need to know? Here's the way it fucking works. I'm going to preface this. I say this as someone who once was in a situation where an ex was literally trying to kill me in my 20s, and I had to get a restraining order, okay? I understand what it's like when somebody it feels like at all costs they will come through to you. Energetically, there is a part of you that still wants to hear from them, even though they are blocked. That's why they keep finding ways to get through. So when you feel like, I realize she's going to keep trying to talk to me no matter how I try to block, that is because energetically you still want them to make it right. You might not want them to show up in the way that they are, but you want them so desperately to show up and prove you wrong and just live happily ever after, okay? The minute you truly release and know in your heart that you do not want to talk to them and you want to move on and be happy and heal, they will not find a way to get through, even if they aren't blocked on anything. Does that make sense? Standing in your own power. So, let's pull cards. What do I need to know about that? She's not going to hear you. Yeah. You want to marry her. You want, like, or whatever the equivalent is. Like, whatever it is for your belief system that you want to do. But you want to be in a really serious relationship with her. You want her to share you want her to tell you she wants that committed relationship. That you're her twin flame. That you're going to have twin flame union. And that she loves you. And that you're the star. That's what you're looking for. And seeds are planted. You know that was your soul contract. She's not able to do that right now because she's a shit show. She is. She's going through a tower. So you're the one that has to know the thing. Boundaries are yours to uphold, not other people's. Make sense? You're doing so good. I'm so proud of you. It's not going to happen. I know. Not right now. She's a fucking tower. All right. Banana Cowgirl. Banana Cowgirl. Taylor is back from NYC and has been staying at my place quite a bit. What are his feelings now he's back? Logan is also still in the mix. Morgan, I love you. I fucking love you. I keep forgetting that's your username because you have two of them. Why do you have two? Is one of them a secret one? You guys, and I've got no one in mind after Morgan. So if you're watching and just hanging out, hit the like so we can get more people in your book. And or if you wanted a reading, you can be after Morgan if you book. All right. Taylor, he's back from NYC. What are his feelings now that he's back? Rushing towards you. He wants to join forces. Like, he just wants partnership with you. He loves you. Has he told you he loves you? Like, he literally, you're everything he's manifested. You're supposed to just chill the fuck out because you're already in a relationship with him. All right, Logan is still in the mix, and Logan thinks you're the star, also thinks you have a divine purpose. Jesus. Morgan. I mean, you are the star. Let's just be honest. Banana Cowgirl. What's going to happen with Logan? Let's see if energy shifts make it so that I don't not like Morgan anymore. 11-11 union. Wants to marry you as one of your soul ties. But is going through a dark night of his soul and has a lot of karma hitting left and right. So there's a lot energetically just going on with Morgan right now that kind of prevents, or not Morgan, you're Morgan, Logan. Your names rhyme. That's so cheesy. But he's coming in wanting a relationship too because you're the star. You just want to be left alone. Oh, there's your update. Jesus. Okay. Mari Posemane. Wait, why did you book Mari? I owe you a free one, Mari. Ugh, whatever. I forgot to tell you. Mari, I owe you a free one because you looked at my synastry. I'm just looking to see. So, Mari, did you see what I said in response? I just remembered that now, too. Okay, because it was really creepy. I don't know if she's back or if she's still booking, but, Mari Posemane, I sent you a message this morning. I didn't look to see if you answered yet, I guess. No, I did. You did. I don't think you saw it. Yeah, did you see what I responded though, Mari? You were dead ass. I sent him a screenshot of it and he was like, you told her. And I go, I didn't tell anybody. I told nobody. And he's like, yes, you did. I go, no, nobody knows. One of my best friend knows that. Yes. And I said, because it's in our auric field, because I know it too, because I've been saying it. I've been saying it since before our first date, so it was really funny. Like it's just in the auric field. I know, because it's in our auric field. So I was like, what I love too is Mari is understanding her psychic gifts, and you saw that in my auric field and in the chart. So that's how really good astrologists, when you develop your psychic gifts and leaning into reading people's auric fields, it's such a great mesh, because it's the mixture of the placement and your intuition of knowing exactly what the thing is. That's why I love astrology too, and psychics that are astrologists. So you did such a good job with that, Mari, and I just want to make sure you knew that. So because when he said how's she gonna feel when she reads that, I go, I think she'll be really excited that because she'll know that she picked that out of my work field, and then she'll be excited that she got that, because I've been saying that since before. Okay, so how's C feeling about us next move? How's C feeling about us next move? You're so cute. Wants to get you pregnant, Mari. Fucking literally. But he's got all of this third party energy in his mix that he's got to get rid of. Has he said that to you too? You said that in your. It's like he's still in this King of Swords energy of always leaving and not being able to commit to anything, even though this is what he wants. It really is a torn back and forth for him of like wanting to move forward with you and feeling like, you know, he knows his purpose, his divine purpose is with you. He used to be very careless. His abandonment wounds are just really, his abandonment wounds are heavy in this. They really are. Tell you how to scare. Both you need to get better at self-care and taking care of yourself. I think this has come up for you before too. So there's a lot of feelings there. There's a lot of love, but like there's a lot of control still and not advocating for the things that you actually need for yourself. Does that make sense? So like focusing on your own shit of self-care is going to help you. Hi Cheyenne, I'm doing paid readings. It's $11 to get in line. I've got no one next, you guys. Who's next? Who's going to book next? No one's on my site. Maybe I'll just close out. I'm going to close out early, and then I'm going to, and then I might be on later. I don't know. I don't know what's happening today. What just came through? I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything. I know, I just closed the books, Jess. I'm just making sure I got through all of them. I'll be going on another date. Well, yes, I'm not. So the guy I'm in a relationship with had knee surgery on Monday. And so I'm going over to his house tonight to check in on him and to hang out and make sure he's okay. So yeah, no dates until he can drive again and walk on his knee, but he's doing good. Yeah, but I will be on live at some point. I just don't know when yet. Radley's home too, so like we're going through summer break here now with my son being off school, so it's just kind of like adjusting to me having to go check on him and stuff. So like I don't know what my schedule of live is going to be like, but it's going to be a little bit different. It's not the vitamin. The vitamin is dead. The vitamin was vitamining. This was someone new I met, and just it clicked really quickly. So. Yeah, it went in, like, I will say, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm momming this summer. Yeah, you don't have to train people how to treat you. That's what I'll say I've learned about this. Like, the right person will just show up and state their feelings and state the relationship you want. Yeah, I met him on Tinder. Didn't even tell you guys. I'll tell you the funny part about this. So, do you guys remember the ridiculous profile? And if you've already heard this, that's fine. But before I hop off, the ridiculous profile that I had on Tinder, did you see it? Where it said that my job description said that I was the Kim K of Green Bay. But it's not really bad energy. It's just missing him. Shamanic healings, if you feel miserable, it's a great shamanic healing. You will feel better in 90 minutes. So, okay. So I had that profile. And I literally was just on Tinder for like jokes and content, and like I didn't exchange any information off app with anyone, because you guys know, like, as much as I joke, I'm not very accessible. I really don't want to, and I wasn't like going to be, you know, doing anything crazy. But and so it said, my profile said I'm like a mosquito, except for I won't stop sucking when you slap me. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy. Anyway, yeah, but then this guy's so wonderful, and then I matched with him and we started talking, and he's just so nice. He's just like literally everything I was looking for. And so I went on 2 dates with him in a row in 2 days, and we just kind of knew. Like, I was saying before the first date, I was telling my close friends, like, I'm going on a first date with my second husband tomorrow. Like, I was saying it matter of factly. And I don't usually do that. Usually when I go on a first date, like, everyone's like, how did it go? What's going to happen? And I'm like, I'm not attached to outcomes, and I don't know. So, like, I'm not booking a banquet hall right now. That's what I always said. Like, who knows? No, it was like, you know, and after the second date, we were already like, I think you do dates well. What I will say is I'm 42 years old. I've dated a lot of people the past 2 years since my divorce. I didn't have to do anything or worry about anything, because this was just the right person and it's a good fit. It is the soul tie that I was the most energetically linked to. I was genuinely aligned, and I was myself. My silly burping, spilling tacos on my boobs, falling over things. Like, I've been honest, I've been genuine. I didn't ask for anything, but I wasn't afraid to lose it, and it just happened. And, you know, we both wanted to be exclusive and call it boyfriend and girlfriend right away while we figured it out, even if though we're not rushing anything, but we both know it's probably right, and we're just taking time to get to know each other. But with that exclusivity and label, and, like, you know, if you feel the love soon, you say it, and you stand in your power of what you want, and, like, owning things. Like, I had a really big soul retrieval and aha moment right before I met him. I think I talked about it on live, where I think for a long time I was saying, okay, I need to heal, I need to do all this stuff, I have this business, and I was afraid to admit that I truly want to be married to a very safe man who loves me in a safe, healing way, and have that safety. I was embarrassed to say it because I felt like that made me weak and not as powerful, and that I want another baby, even though I'm 42. And those are two things. So, like, when I finally own that, like, suddenly this man who also wants the same things and is seemingly as wonderful as I am showed up. Yeah. So standing in your light and being done with it, you don't need more healing. You don't need, you can be with someone while you're healing. You don't have to be perfect. Yeah. You can still have a baby at 40. You can have a baby at 42. You can have 2 babies. And since I owned it, guess what my whole FYP has been? It's just been of people having babies and getting married. And I will say, so you guys know I'm 5'2". The guy I'm in a relationship with, like, all I've been saying is that I want, after years of all this trauma, and now I've done all this work and I'm not, my life is very peaceful, it's wonderful. All I want is a safe, healthy, loving relationship. You've been crying all day. Well, then you needed to hear this, Ms. Mara, I love you. You have a lot more years to have babies. Yeah. So we manifest what we are. So I had to align with this safe, homey, healed, loving version of myself. And when I did, this person showed up. But everyone is pushed out. And, like, that was what was beautiful for me, because this man is, like, first of all, he's 6'7", he's just a big teddy bear. And he is, like, literally the embodiment of kindness and safety and love. And so far, you know, and even if things don't work out, the way I'm looking at it is, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of myself, because if I'm meeting that and seeing that in other people right now, that means I've gotten there within me, and I am aligned with that love and safety that we all have. Yeah, that's why I've been glowing lately. I know, I told him this morning, I was like, did you look at the comments? Because people are saying I'm glowing. Is that you? And he was like, maybe. But no, it's me, because I've aligned. So that's what I see, that in all of you. Okay, so the minute that you align with the most healed version of you, by default, every sentient being around you will start showing up in a place of love and abundance, because you'll remember that we're all source energy and we're all connected, you know? And then and get rid of any of the toxic relationships that aren't that. People, you know, ragging on me that something must be wrong or being jaded, like, they can go, you know? So, and it's different. It's different than love bombing, and it's different than, we've all been there. And I've done a lot of thinking about that, certainly. Like, you know, what did I miss, Ginger Charlie? I know, it's over. I'm about to hop off the live at Close Books, but, yeah, so possibilities are endless, but that's why I'm saying, you guys, don't manifest an SP. Don't. Work on healing yourself. Stand in your light. Stand in your power. Well, he's blocked. Yeah, he is blocked. Because he got upset about that I was in this new relationship, to truth be told. So there's no, I just don't have any energy for that. And because you can't keep back doors open, because you'll leak energy behind you too. Once you know what you want, you have to put all your energy into that and just move forward. Does that make sense? So, yeah, but it's beautiful. What I'm saying is, it's a nice lesson for all of you guys. Hi, Sasha. I don't know. I got to go check on my son. He's upstairs right now. So I'm not sure when I'm going live again, but just to have alerts on. And he is sad and jealous, and that's okay, but we're not a good match. Because quite frankly, I'm a almost 9-year-old boy, and I need to be with someone who is a good role model for him too. And that particular ex will never be. And that's okay. And I tried to be friends with him because of the past life connections, but sometimes that past life connection and that label of all the lives you spent together is not enough, because they're just not right for you in this life. And that's okay too. You know, so you want to work on yourself. You want to heal your imprints. You want to align with the most healed version of you. And what you are is what you will see. So for years, when I found emotionally unavailable people who didn't really love themselves enough to do the work, that's because that's where I was. Does that make sense? So that's why we do Twin Flame Anonymous, walking through the shamanic medicine wheel to do your own healing. That's why we do shamanic healing. That's why we sit with our feelings. All the things I'm always preaching about, you guys, it gets you here to this place of being able to manifest everything you want really quickly. Yeah. So, and then moving away from the people that aren't the energy you want to be with. And I did spend a long time alone. And I had months of just being home, no friends, no family, holidays alone, because I cleared house. And I was alone until I was ready to call in energy that was going to help me heal instead of hurt me more, because I was already hurting me enough. Does that make sense? So when you feel like you're losing friends and families, that's what's really happening. Okay, but you are moving forward. You're doing such good work. And even that, if you're one of the 28 people on this live today, you're doing the work, because there's a reason my following is smaller. Thanks, Susie. And that my collective is smaller, but we're very tight knit. We're all in the same place, and we're all going there. I already see the most healed version of every one of you, whether you're doing coursework with me or not. Like, you're all already there, or you wouldn't be here, you know? So I just love you all so much. Love you, Joss. I know. Duder, I'm jumping off right now, and I'll call you. I love you too. Yeah, take space from family and friends if you need to. So, love you guys. All right, I'm going. I will talk to you later. Don't fucking text them.